Do's and don'ts of steel cargoes. Some best practice do's and don'ts of steel cargo handling are: do thoroughly inspect cargo prior to loading. Hot rolled coils are often stored outdoors. Those with excessive rust should be rejected. Silver nitrate tests should be used to establish whether steel cargoes have had contact with salt water. Pipes, girders, or other packed, coated, or wrapped steel products that are damaged or rusty should be rejected. Do test and ensure that cranes or other lifting equipment to be used is fully operational. Ensure that the crane's lifting capacity is not exceeded, especially when using vessel's crane. Do carefully monitor loading and discharging operations. Ship staff should position themselves so as to observe the whole lifting operation from pickup to landing. Where possible, they should note where the cargo was stored or how it arrived at the berth. Beams and pipes are easily damaged during handling with chain and wire slings. Check for deformation damage of pipes and beam flanges as cargo is lifted. Similarly, hard landings of cargo bundles can damage both the cargo and ship structures. Document any physical damage of the cargo or its wrapping or packaging. Make detailed entries in the cargo log. Accurately identify the damaged material. Include the package or consignment number or steel mill's markings, the damage and its extent, and time of occurrence. Ensure the mate's receipt and bill of lading are appropriately claused with the damages. Any shortages or other load exceptions should also be noted on the mate's receipt. Issue letters of protest if the ship is damaged during cargo operations. Take photographs of damaged cargo or ship structures. Ensure that the cargo stowage or discharge plan is accurately followed. Consignments must be stowed in the correct position and direction. Different consignments must be properly marked and separated within the cargo hold. Dunnage used to separate cargo must be sufficient in both quantity, quality, and size. Tank top and overstowing weight limits must not be exceeded. Lashings must be as per the cargo plan. Do stop cargo operations during rain or other weather conditions that expose cargo to possible water damage. Sometimes charterers or receivers may ask to continue loading or discharge of hot rolled steel cargo in the rain. Ensure instructions are provided to master in writing. Hatch covers and access ways should be closed promptly during periods of rain. In some places and in some seasons, it may be almost impossible to load or discharge without rain. In these circumstances, cargo operations may be permitted in light rain. However, water should not be allowed to build up on the tank top. Don't allow any steel products to rest against the ship's structure in the stow. Wire rod coils are usually the only exception to this rule. Make sure there is dunnage between any gaps between the ship's structure and the steel cargo. Don't lash steel cargoes to any part of the ship's structure not designated for that purpose. Hatch coaming supports or other underdeck pillars should not be used to secure cargo lashings. Don't permit stevedores to leave lashings slack or poorly tightened. Charterers may be responsible for cargo lashing, but ship's crew must not allow any glaring defects. Don't accept any cargo for loading where the strapping bands are insufficient, loose, or broken. This includes coils and packaged steel cargo. Don't load any wet steel or steel with wet packaging. If steel is wet on loading, it will increase the cargo hold humidity and may affect other dry cargo, resulting in additional rust formation. If wet steel is loaded, the mate's receipt and bill of lading should be claused wet before shipment. Don't. Hygroscopic cargoes, fertilizers, or other sulfur-bearing chemicals should not be loaded in the same hold as steel cargoes.